Just waiting for some people to come on for this live. Okay, hey guys. Just wanted to show you the FP treatment machine that I have. It works on all Fitzpatrick, so this is a great opportunity to get this device. If you are already certified in laser or fiberblasting, this is not a laser machine. It places 25 even tiny crusts in one application. So basically it does it activates the fiberblast, and that's a result of it giving you contraction and skin tightening for things like scars, large pores, uneven skin tone, acne, wrinkles, stretch marks, stuff like that. So when we're talking about you know, the FP treatment, it also comes with products to use. So we'll go ahead and give you that information if you want it. Just inbox me. As far as what we're going to do now, I'm going to be showing you how it lays down 25 dots at a time, and we'll just go ahead and start the first round of it. And it's basically, it'll give you beeps as to when it's done. And let me just do one more row here, and then we'll show you some other. So it basically lays down these dots right here. If you can see that. Doesn't hurt or anything like that. You can, if you want, put numbing on it. But it's definitely not laser. This gives you a faster discharge. The energy is released in a shorter, consistent time. There is no bleeding. Unlike those single needle pens that are out there on the market, this is new for 2020. This is not invasive like microneedling. There's no bleeding. So it's the best solution for fractional devices to give you the stimulation of the collagen that you're needing. I wanted to basically show you this machine because there's a lot of things out there on social media as to devices that can be used on Fitzpatrick, and you don't have to believe everything you hear. There are protocols and procedures to follow when you're treating, obviously, higher Fitzpatrick. The easier application is this is what the dots look like, and you can go at a very low intensity. This happens to be at number 4 on this particular machine, but you can go down to 1 if you want to stimulate, and the dots obviously will not be noticeable at all. So this goes up to 10, and as you can see, there's no bleeding, and with the proper aftercare, these dots will basically diminish within 5 to 7 days. Now, I did take a before and after image, so I'll be posting that, and then I'll give you the after image in about a week or so to show you that really there's no type of hypopigmentation or hyper. I didn't take any preconditioning and pre-care, so this is a really good example, going to be a really good example, even though I did not utilize the pre-care, how this can heal out hypo or hyper. But individual skins, you're going to have to know your client. I'm going to be, it says we have Pamela Howell watching. How are you, Pamela? And Rose, how are you? Guys, inbox me because I want to be able to answer everyone's questions. You know, it's easier for me to answer you individually when you message me. But yes, this is what we have here. You can put on some, I have a question, you can put on some AAA antibiotic on it, Neosporin, just to occlude it, so that, you know, you don't get any dirt or bacteria on the skin. And when they're not allowed to do any gym for toxins to be released and bacteria for another 48 to 72 hours. Obviously no sun for lightning effect, and no beach for salt water, and sun tanning. So they're basically not allowed to you know, do anything to affect the area till it heals. Now, Rose, just go ahead and inbox me on my messenger on Facebook. And what we can do is, if you don't have any, to utilize this machine, if you don't have a certificate for fibroblasting, we'll go ahead and give you one once we train you on this particular device. Okay, so this is a device that's, it's a machine for that matter, that's new for 2020. You may want to add this to your service menu because everyone else is going to be dropping it, and you need to you know, stay competitive in your market. Now, for the treatment time, you know, for the most part, it's more than half the time of those single pens that are out there. So for forehead, you could do it within 5 to 8 minutes. Crow's feet, 1 to 2 minutes. Furrow, glabello, 1 minute. Jowls, not more than 8 to 10 minutes. Same thing for neck, 8 to 10 minute. Chest and stomach area, you know, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the amount of time that you need to, area that you're going to be working on. Yes, great, Rose. Yeah, so you wouldn't, honestly, you don't need another certification. So we just go through a WhatsApp and basically show you how to put the device together, the machine together, which is not hard. And I'd go ahead and train you on how to use this pattern wise in order to affect the best pattern when it comes to face lifting, etc. So we'll go through all of that. Definitely, obviously, because you're able to do your treatments. Look, my hand was done in less than a minute. If you're, and this is the size of the area, if you're able to do clients quickly, then obviously you can do more clients in the day. So, you know, I say this is not for big city prices that have big rent, but nothing like New York and California, etc. But the price that they're charging, average city, not big city, would be around $400 per hour. So you're definitely worth minimum of $400 per hour. Some will, depend on the level that you're using, some will require numbing, some won't. That's even quicker. So depending on what you're doing, you can have $400 for half hour worth of your time, you know. It's not messy, no bleeding. It automatically goes into a healing state because this machine gives you a faster discharge. The energy is released in a shorter, consistent time, like I said before. You know, that's why you see a lot of this stuff on social media with the single pens that are out there that, you know, you see bleeding and inconsistent. Sometimes they go deeper than some. This has the base on it right here. So it's going to be stable, and it's contained in this area right here. And you use this button right here, and that's what activates the device to work. Not only that, this is much more ergonomical and good on your fingers, because with those other devices your fingers can hurt if you have like 8 hours worth of treatment. This is basically hold it down and you're pretty much done in a shorter period of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live because I have to go tape some other higher Fitzpatrick to show you guys. As far as, you know, the lower Fitzpatrick, very scarce, very fair skin, those are easier to work on with this device. So Fitzpatrick, from very fair to very rich skin, this is the machine and the technology that's advanced and brought out for 2020. So thank you guys for watching, and hit me up. Thank you.